ladies. How's everybody doing today? Oh, I debated on even whether to do a video today. It's so gloomy here today. It's like been raining for days. There isn't a drop of sun to be had. And it's just gloomy. But here I am. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about, I had told you in one of my first videos that I had written this book, Beauty Tips from Head to Toe, Look and Feel Years Younger. And it is a book about being beautiful from your top of your head to your hair to the tip of your toes. I'm just going to kind of show you my routine today, a little bit about what I do for myself, because somebody asked me what my routine was, and I've been doing the same routine, probably using pretty much the same products my whole life that I can remember. I do switch it up now and then when I hear a good, review on here. I'll switch it up and do try something new. But for me, what I do for myself, and I have always done, you know, of course, that I moisturize my face. That's just a must. You know about my 10-second rule. Gosh, we've talked about that. But I generally, get up in the morning, and when I wash my face, I wash it with, which I'm out of. I was supposed to go to the store today and get some. I use the Aveeno foam soap wash, which I love. But the first thing I do when I get up is I always wet a rag. This is my favorite little rag here. This is like a work rag, I think, like a house rag. But I wet it with very warm water, and I put it on my face first. I break up all my makeup, and before I begin to take it off, then I take my eye makeup off, and I usually take my eye makeup off with a product, Boom, and it's the Boom Silk, and I don't know, can you see it? Boop, 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 boop. Boom Silk. Boy, I gotta. Anyway, and this is a product by Cindy Joseph, who you might have heard of her. She's a makeup artist turned model who started this Boom cosmetic products. She's just recently passed, bless her soul. Very beautiful woman. I think she had sarcoma or something, and skin, which was very sad. But anyway, I use the silk, and you can tell that I have used an awful lot of it inside. Boy, I got a bad, there it is. But anyway, it's really good. And I put this sometimes on my eyes in the morning to take my eye makeup off when I get up, and usually use a towelettes, gosh, hello, and take off my eye makeup. And I have used Boom on my body. I do like it. It's a little oily. I mean, some people say it, reviews have said that it smells like, olive oil, or you smell like a salad, which could be good, because subliminally you might want a salad, and it's always good for a diet to want a salad. But I don't find that. And if you're really dry, it's very moisturizing on your skin. And I do love this. I don't like the Boom sticks that they have. It's the color of the sticks are not for me, but to each their own. But I do like the Boom Silk. And what I also use sometimes too, which I love this. I have been using this forever for my face and my whole body, actually. And you can only use like a tiny little bit. And it's organic coconut oil. Why am I getting such a glare here? Organic coconut oil. And I love this. And sometimes I'll just put it all over my face before I get in the shower, wash it really good, and I'm telling you, your face is so smooth. And I have used this, on my body for a moisturizer, and it's really, really, you can only use like a drop. I mean a drop. And to put it on your hands, it's just fabulous. It's just really creamy, because it is pretty oily. I remember I used to use it on my whole body at night before I went to bed, because I do moisturize my whole body every night when I go to bed. Every night. and my feet, my toes, my hands, and I did use this when I first started to use this, and I also had silk sheets, and but I put this all over my body, and I could not get it to rub in, so I laid down in bed, and sometime about 3 o'clock in the morning, my husband jumped up to a very loud thud because he thought somebody was in the house, but I fell out of bed. It was so greasy, and I had silk sheets, and I went plop, and I was like, I have to show you, where's my bill? But I was like, he was like, what is that? What's that? What's that? He's getting in the house. And here I am, like, looking over the mattress like this. No, it's just me. I fell out of bed. Just me. And he's like laughing at me. He says, are you kidding me? I'm like, no, I slid out of bed. So then I have a really high bed, so trying to crawl back into bed, you know, it's like this with grease all over me and silk sheets. That was the end of my silk sheets because, of course, the coconut oil ruined it. But anyway, but yeah, he thought somebody broke in the house, so it took me like 10 minutes to just get back into bed, jump over. But it's really good if you use it sparingly, and it's really good on your feet. If you have calluses on your feet, you can put this on your feet, and you put socks on, those cotton socks on at night. It's amazing. Of course, you know, I wear cotton socks to bed all the time. I mean, I rarely go to bed without socks. In fact, when I married my husband and they did the vows, you know, for better, for worse, mine said for better or for socks, because the socks came with me, and I don't take them off for nothing. But I have really great feet, and I don't have any calluses, so go figure. So, but I do take care of myself from head to toe. And usually, I'm telling you what I really love to do to my whole body. This is just like the greatest thing in the world to me. And I know I talk to you about scrubs and all kinds of stuff, but I probably do this a couple of times a month. I would say probably a couple times a month. And I mean, they have scrubs on the market that are fancy dancy and pretty colors, I told you, and pretty scents and blah, blah, blah. But I buy this cheap St. Ives apricot scrub. I don't know, I'm getting a glare here. Probably from my other regular light that I have on. But it's St. Ives, I guess it is. Fresh Skin Apricot Scrub, 100% natural exfoliate. And I've been buying this. I was trying to look on the back to see when it was made, but probably 30 years I've been using this. And I'll tell you something. If you try this, you're going to probably email me and just want to send me flowers, because this is like, here's what I do. As crazy as this is, but because you have dead skin cells all over your body, you know, you can't just keep your face pretty. You have to take off your clothes at some point in your life. Somebody's going to see your body, whether you're in the hospital or, you know, whatever. Somebody's going to see you from the neck down. So it's not just about your face, but I have been doing this for so long. But anyway, you have dead skin cells all over the place. So I get myself a little towel before I'm going to get in the shower, and I take a little drop like this, and I just start. I start on my neck, and you just keep rubbing it in and rubbing it in and rubbing it in, and it's a little time consuming. Okay, big deal. It's for yourself, and you just keep rubbing it in and rubbing it in and rubbing it in and rubbing it in, and until you see, as you keep rubbing and you feel it, you can feel those dead skin cells coming up. And I bet some of you haven't taken off your dead skin cells on your body forever. But anyway, I do this from my neck. I do it all over my arms. I do my stomach. I do my buttocks. I do my knees, my legs, my feet, my toes. I mean, you'll see that towel is just full of just skin that you remove. And if you just keep doing it, you do it until it's dry, till it's dried off. You can feel it, you can see it, that it's just, there's no more to rub in, and you can see the dead skin cells all over your body. And then the creme de la crop is when you get in the shower and it washes. And I do my face too, by the way. I do my face, not as brisk, you know, you don't want to do it really brisk to where you irritate your skin, but I do all over my face too. You get in the shower and that rinses off, you're going to be shocked of how smooth your skin is. And you got to do that a couple times a month at least, and you're going to be just so amazed at how great this feels. And it's just, it's like the best trick ever, and it's like really cheap. I got this at Big Lot, I want to say $1.50, and it lasts me a while. And you don't have to buy fancy dancy stuff for it. This works amazing. I'm telling you, trust me, you're going to love this. No question about this. You're going to go, how did I ever not do that? It's just great. And then usually when I get in the shower, my big thing, and to shampoo my hair, which I stimulate my scalp too, which is like another segment of my book, which takes too much time to explain, but I'm a Pantene lover, and I use Pantene Sheer Volume 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner, and whatever I grab is fine. I usually get the Sheer Volume. It doesn't matter because I wear wigs, but even when I don't wear wigs and I do my own hair, this gives me, and my hair is oily too, so this gives me enough moisturizer for my hair that I don't have frizzies and I don't have flyaways in my hair. And I also cleanse my body with this also, because it is a shampoo and it's a moisturizer. So it's 2-in-1. You can't beat that. I mean, there's lots of stuff to wash your bodies with. There's, you know, you can have like a whole bunch of stuff in your bathroom if you want. If it makes you feel good, you know, that's fine. But this is like shampoo and conditioner, so you can wash your whole body with this. And I find this non-irritating. It hasn't bothered me in all these years, and I've used Pantene forever, gosh. And I don't get paid for saying that. But it's really one of my favorites, Pantene. And I do my whole body, wash my whole body with this. And I have my face even too if I'm in the shower. It's just, it doesn't seem to irritate me, and I love it. I love it. And before I get out of the shower, I have done this forever. I buy just conditioner. This happens to be Suave. I do have bought Pantene just conditioner, but the Suave is usually, I've used this for years, and it's all I do with this. After I'm done in the shower, before I towel off, I put this in my hand, and I just put a little bit in my hand, and I actually just rub it all over my body. Just rub it in all over my body, and I absolutely love it. You're not heavy to where you feel greasy. Your body's still wet, so it's going into your skin with some, you know, water on it. And you get out and you towel dry, and it's a moisturizer. It's phenomenal. It's just great. I mean, it's best to do it when you're. I used to put it in a bottle of water with a little bit of water and shake it up, but then it was like so cold that it was like a shock. Like I was going into a shock when you spray that water on you when you're all warm from the shower. It's like so I learned. So I just do that. And you know, like I say, any conditioner that you use on your body before you go to bed, or not conditioner, sorry, but moisturizer is great. To me, you know, like I said, I told you before, I do this Strength and Resilience by Gold Bond. I have done my body with that. I usually just do that on the rough spots that, you know, I care, like in your arms here and underneath your arms, and, you know, sometimes my thighs. You know, we all have a little cellulite there, and it helps. I don't think anything gets rid of cellulite, really. I mean, they have creams for cellulite and tools for cellulite. I remember once I bought a tool that was guaranteed to get rid of cellulite, and you had to buy the cream that went with the tool. And I mean, it was like super expensive, and it was, yeah, it got rid of my cellulite. Well, you couldn't see my cellulite for the bruises that I had all over my thighs from using this gadget that rolled all over me. It was like terrible. And sometimes I wonder, it's just, when you put things on your hand, it's just in the massaging technique. I don't think it's so much the tools that you use on devices that you have that go on your face. It's the exercise that you get from using anything, whether it's from a tool from your hand. I just use my hands. I mean, that's the best tool you can get. That's the best exercising. And, you know, like I said before in one of my other videos, you wouldn't sit here and rub your thighs or yourself with, if you know, didn't have a moisturizer of some kind. So I do moisturize myself before I go to bed. Now, I don't do the 10-second rule with the moisturizer on my body like I do on my face, because I'd just still be doing it in the morning when I woke up. But my husband would be like, oh, did you have a nice sleep? No, I haven't been to sleep yet because I'm moisturizing my skin and I'm doing the 10-second rule. No. I mean, I just get it on and find something that's not greasy where you won't fall out of bed and use it. But it's something that I have done my whole life. And I tell you, I can't show you, but I think that I'm in pretty good shape for 57. But I work at it. But you know what? It's just such routine. I don't even think about it. I mean, I go and sit there in bed and, you know, and watch, you know, House Hunters or, you know, whatever I got on, and I just do it. I mean, I just moisturize, and it's just part of my routine. And you know, and the other thing, I just want to back up a minute, but when you use this too, this scrub, don't forget to do your knees and your elbows. Have you ever, I want you to go right now for a minute and take a look in the mirror and take a look at your elbows. I'll wait for you. You and me and you. Back? How's those elbows look? Oh. Have you ever driven down the street and seen a guy, usually guys, but women too, with their hand out the window and check them elbows? I mean, elbows are nasty. A wash rag and soap on your elbows, don't cut it. I mean, you gotta scrub them puppies. I mean, really. And I've seen some crusty elbows. Even people that are dressed up, they forget about those elbows and your knees. I mean, some of us are like darker skinned, like myself. I'm Italian, I told you, and I'm olive. So, you know, your elbows get dark anyway. And I'm telling you, if they get dark and crusty along with those heels, you're in bad shape. I mean, nothing's worse than that. So take a look at your elbows. Pay attention to your elbows. Look at them in the mirror. If they're crusty, better get St. Ives. I'm telling you. St. Ives, I don't know. Anyway, I love it. But take a look at that. And that's kind of my routine. Outside of the other thing that I know, masks are big, and I love masks, and I've done masks my whole life, I think. And this is another one that I use, if you can see it. And it is Freeman's Beautiful, it's cucumber peel-off mask. Now, I only use peel-off masks. That's all I use. I don't like the scrub masks. I love the peel-off masks. I put it all over my face, and I just all over my neck, and even do my chest, and I wait for it to dry, and I put some on my hands when we started, and it dries, and you just yank that sucker off, and I'm telling you, it just peels right off, and it peels all the dead skin cells. Blackheads have come out. I mean, it's just, I love peel masks. I mean, I love them. I love the way my face feels after. I just love peel masks. And this is cheap. This is another one at Big Lot or something, or wherever you go, Kmart, I don't know. It's like, I don't even remember how much it is. It's maybe a couple bucks. You know, you probably could pick it up at the dollar store. I can't even remember. I probably Big Lot. I got this. And I love it. And I do mask a couple times a month. And somebody said, oh, I don't like the peel-off mask. It'll pull your hair off your face. I've been doing it for so long. I don't think I look like Santa Claus yet. I haven't noticed anything, you know, any hairs growing in crazy directions because of my peel-off mask. But if you do this, and you do this, I'm telling you, you're gonna love me. You're gonna wonder where I've been your whole life. But start now, start young, and you'll be in good shape when you're older. And the other thing that I love too, really quick, cause here I go, I'm over talking, is I just bought these, so I left the tag on. But these are exfoliating shower gloves, and I go through these like crazy. And when I put my Pantene 2-in-1, and I put it on here, I can do wash my whole body and exfoliate at the same time. I love these gloves. So that's my quick trip down face lane and body lane. Like I say, I have many ideas and many things for you to do, and if you're interested in it and hearing it piece by piece, just let me know. If you're satisfied with just these little bits, that's fine too. So that's pretty much what I do. I do, you know, make sure your face is really clean before you put your makeup on, and I do, you know, I make sure my face is clean, and the makeup and the moisturizer and the eye, you know, eye creams to me are extremely important because my eyes are dry, and there's some things at my age surgery will only help, and I will not do that. So I'll just camouflage with glasses and dark eyeshadow, and now I got a new primer that I'm happy about from my Diva. Hi, Diva. So I'm happy with my routine. I have a total routine. I've had this total routine for years. I think I started moisturizing and doing these things when I was very young, and I slacked up. I wasn't consistent. I would say I got really consistent like about 40, 45 years old. I got super consistent. So that's what you got to do, is you got to be consistent and do it all the time. So I was trying to go really fast, get it all out. It's hard, you know, because I have so much to say all the time, and I don't want to jump around, but I think I got it all. See when I edit it back. So thanks for listening. And also the other thing that I love too is this, it's called 1,000 Wishes. I'm sorry about my lighting. It's Ultra Sheer from Bath and Body Works. I love this 1,000 Wishes. I get so many compliments on that when I wear it. It's an extra cream that I put on, and I just love the smell. I don't usually buy perfumes too much because it's like, do I pay the mortgage or do I buy perfume? Mortgage, perfume. Perfume today is like, I looked at Chanel the other day at Ulta. It's $105. Not gonna happen. I'll just smell like oregano and basil. That'll be it. So thanks for watching, and I hope I touched base on my routine, my body routine. Done it for years. If you're young, start now. If you're 40, if you're 50, if you're 60, and you haven't, you know, exfoliated your skin, go try it. It's never too late to start a beauty regimen. I told you that before. And thank you so much for stopping by my channel and listening to me go on. I hope my tips help you, and I hope you feel young and beautiful. I'll see you soon for part 2 of You Know What. And I love you guys. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you to all my new subscribers. Pass me around to your friends, because that's the only way I'll grow. I appreciate it. I'm sorry I went over again. I'm going to try to cut some. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can. Anyway, I love you guys. Bye. See you again next time. Bye.